July 29th, 2023. Leongatha, Australia. A quiet lunch in a small rural town turned into a national horror story. 3 family members dead, 1 barely clinging to life, all poisoned by a dish that looked innocent but harbored deadly secrets. Behind it all, a woman whose calm demeanor would soon mask one of the most shocking murder trials in Australian history. Don and Gail Patterson were beloved grandparents in their 70s, deeply respected in their community. Alongside them were Heather and Ian Wilkinson, a devoted couple in their 60s, known for their church work and kindness. They were the bedrock of their families, the kind of people who wouldn't hesitate to show up when invited to a family meal. That July afternoon, they gathered around Erin Patterson's table, expecting nothing more than a cordial catch-up. Erin, 50, had invited them to her home for lunch. Her estranged husband, Simon Patterson, was meant to attend as well, but declined at the last moment, citing tensions. The meal Erin served was beef Wellington, a seemingly gourmet choice, alongside mashed potatoes and green beans. But hidden within the beef was a lethal secret: death cap mushrooms. Within hours of eating, all 4 guests fell violently ill, vomiting, and experiencing diarrhea. By the next day, they were all hospitalized. In a cruel twist of fate, 3 of the guests, Don, Gail, and Heather, died within the week. Ian survived, but only after enduring an induced coma and a liver transplant. Erin, however, showed no symptoms. Initially, Erin claimed the poisoning was an accident. She blamed the use of mixed mushrooms, some bought from an Asian grocer, others foraged. But suspicions began to mount. Investigators uncovered disturbing inconsistencies in her story. The first red flag? Erin's serving of beef Wellington was different. Witnesses, including Ian, noted her plate was a distinct orangey tan color, while the guests' plates were all gray. A subtle detail, but it hinted at intentionality. Erin claimed to be sick as well, but doctors found no signs of mushroom poisoning. CCTV captured her checking out of the hospital against medical advice. She said she vomited due to an eating disorder, not poison. She also denied owning a dehydrator, yet a receipt and manual were found in her home. Later, the actual dehydrator, coated in traces of Amanita phalloides, was discovered dumped at a local recycling center. Her prints were on it. Was this truly a panicked cover-up or a chillingly planned execution? Prosecutors painted a picture of deliberate intent. Erin had motive, opportunity, and control. Facebook messages revealed her deep resentment toward her in-laws. She fabricated a cancer diagnosis to lure them to lunch. She served individual portions instead of a family-style dish, suggesting control over each serving. Photos on her phone showed mushrooms being weighed in her kitchen. Forensics confirmed the dehydrator contained traces of death cap mushrooms. Her phone had been factory reset. A final attempt, prosecutors argued, to erase damning evidence. In July 2025, after a 9-week trial and 6 days of jury deliberation, Erin Patterson was found guilty of 3 counts of murder and 1 count of attempted murder. The courtroom was packed. The verdict sent shockwaves across Australia and the globe. Erin, seated between 2 prison officers, remained expressionless, blinking rapidly as the jury's decision was read. Outside the courthouse, people had waited in freezing temperatures just to witness the outcome. Justice, it seemed, was served. Erin Patterson awaits sentencing and may face life behind bars. Yet questions remain. Why did she do it? Was it resentment, financial gain, or something darker? Even as the trial concludes, the case continues to haunt the public imagination. Was Erin a woman trapped by lies, or a cold-blooded killer hiding in plain sight? The only thing certain is that what began as a family lunch ended in a tragedy that Australia will never forget.